Okay, hey man, say man, do.
Oh, I forgot to put the.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, what your gun sound like? Oh, y'all haven't seen that trend on TikTok?
What's that trend on TikTok? What trend is this?
I think they walk
a
around
while
and say
back,
what your
though.
gun sound like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like a couple weeks old.
Okay.
And then it was around the time where the Meek Mill "Get Up" came out.
Oh yeah.
Bruh,
People be doing that. They be like, "Get up."
Whoa.
That's what my gun sound like.
Yeah. Internally, my guns all sound big, pause, but I know.
Yeah, but
that
there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Listen,
guns sound
another
like-
episode, guys. We made it just to another episode
on.
where
It's
you know
another
it's
one
up and it's
like
stuck.
DJ Khaled.
Hey, week.
Hey, we.
Here we
Hey, we.
I have to say no.
Oh, my bad.
Week. No. All right. Well, yeah, you know what it is, man. We just another episode. We keep it where it's at, which is to just analyze you guys and what y'all send to us. Keep it pop culture. But before we do anything, we know we gotta make sure that you plus one on all the plats. And before you move away, you make sure you double punch. Make sure you get all notifications. Hey, now notifications are good for what? New videos, new shorts, new content in general. You need
Booty.
Not giving out new booty paws.
New tags.
Okay, new tags. What else?
Get it together and bring it back to me.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Please,
I
please.
found you.
Man, what happened to him?
Damn.
You did right. You talking about
Who was
Bubba
that?
Sparks?
Man, Bubba Sparks was.
Bubba Sparks was tough. I've been traveling for some time.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
That's a
Hey,
guy right
hold
there.
on. What did he say? With my fishing pole and my bottle of shine.
Bottle of
shine.
Bottom of the shine.
On the long, dark, dusty roads.
Dusty
roads. Then he said, I'm looking there, no way to go. So I gotta find a way.
I don't know.
Far away, cause I gotta find a way,
Hey.
to find my way. Yeah, that Bubba was tough, bro. Bubba Sparks was tough, bro.
Sorry.
Paul
Hit the-
Bubba
hey.
Sparks.
Cause he wasn't he Timberland's artist.
Or Missy, one
I
of
don't
the
know,
two.
the history there. Is
I think it was
just-
Tim. I think it was.
Wow,
It
Was
was
he
one of the
Missy?
two for sure.
Was
It was
he
one of the
Missy,
two.
though?
I mean,
Very
it sound like just Timbo wrote that whole hook, so we're gonna just give him credit, even though we don't know that that's
It's Timbo. and
It just
Missy.
sounds like Timbo.
Maybe look it up. What was that song called?
You could, yeah, he could throw it in the
Just
video.
Google it. Why not?
You know what I mean?
Why not, guys? Every single week we show up to do pop culture content. Make sure we do it in 4 segments. The first, we go through a recap with everybody, kind of update each other on what we're on. From there, we go straight to you. You tell us your Stucky situations, and if we can get you out of them, we tell you how to get unstuck. Jay Mid, he's working through that. Then from there, oh what? You don't want to call? You hired Fred today?
Nah, it is
Which
what
one?
it is. I was zoomed in over here. I was locked in. I heard
Ah,
the name.
okay. I was like,
yeah.
hey, you let me know what moniker today, but
So
hey,
it's
we
probably
moving.
higher for
Yeah, you know, I heard Fred. Oh, you know, last day of school energy for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Listen, from there we go to Stuck and Stupid. From there we put him on the wheel, and you know what that is. That's our boy B. Wood Cooks. At the very end, we tied up in a pretty little bow, and then send us on our way and wrap it up and get us unstuck with Cori. That's the show, guys. Hour and a half.
Career, Sparks, Virgin. Whoa, pause.
It's Deliverance is what's the name
Well,
of
yeah,
the song.
I just saw it, and yeah, him and Timberland wrote it, but I don't know if he's
Okay.
a Timberland artist, but
Yeah, I figured it. And mind you, I did not do any research on that.
the reason why I say that is because Deliverance was a Timberland record. Ugly, which was his big thing, it's gonna get ugly. That was a Timberland
Yeah, that
record.
was-
Yeah, all those sound like
Yeah.
if you took off Bubba Sparks' voice and put Timbaland's voice in there and put Justin Timberlake as an accent, it would have been the same song.
Bro, I didn't know he was that old.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
we,
Rick
just,
Ross,
we
48.
just getting old.
The voice is all
I
old.
just like saying that. BBL Drizzy.
Y'all know
Also
he-
didn't
hey,
know that was his real name.
Who?
Bubba Sparks.
Warren Mathis.
Hey,
Warren
boys,
Mathis,
boys
come
had
down
to
to the
change
office,
it.
please.
Man, my name Bubba Sparks, man.
Warren Mathis on all three.
Please call
Warren
me Bubba.
Mathis on all
Every
three.
time I see a wild name change like that, I always think about Baby His Kids. Like, we gonna call you Opie.
Bro, Baby It's Kids is a classic, bro. If y'all have
Winthrop.
not seen that movie, y'all
Winthrop.
need to go.
That's what he did. He walked in the office like, "What's your name?" He was like, "Winthrop." He was like,
we gonna call you
"Winthrop."
Bubba Sparks.
We gonna call you
Winthrop.
Bubba Sparks.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, that Colin Paul, Bubba Spark, that's
Hey,
legendary.
yeah,
boy.
you know what I'm
listen,
saying?
when you heard that, everybody know you found a corner because you need to hear.
Yeah, put that drop anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
that's
was on
Ye
my
Ain't
MySpace.
Twins, by the way. Damn, we gotta go back in time for real. Let's not do
Because
that
you
right
said the reason why I looked at you earlier, you said last day of school vibes, because I was thinking you live life
now. Oh,
like it's the last day of school. Like, come on, that was around the same time as that song came out, right?
live life.
Exactly.
All right, come on, bro. I keep the fan with me. Go ahead.
Hire Fred. Coach Hef in the
I
building.
might get my intro.
Hey, I had to, I'm extra, so I had
Thought you
to.
already did it.
No, I
Chat
gave y'all
GPT, you know, they got that update, so I had to use the Chat GPT on the Bubba Sparks issue. And it said, he signed to Cock Records.
No,
I promise you, I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
bro.
I'm not lying, bro. It says
give
it on
us
here.
the wiki on that
It
one.
says E1 Music, formerly known as.
Hey, they still working on that AI. It's glitching. It's glitching. Not
It says E1 right there.
Yeah, formerly known as. You know. But anyway,
no,
this
that's
is
that's
okay.
Coke,
Okay,
bro.
so that's the Coke.
That's
brothers. That's Coke Records.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I saw the
Oh
O
my
and the C. I lost my
gosh.
mind.
Listen.
No, but seriously, it's B. Wood Cooks. Is that my nose?
Cori from Cori's Corner. Yo, a little perrito behind me. What's good, my boy? That's not how you heard
That's
it,
the
bro.
intro. That's the. We gotta get.
You know, I have fancy doing this, and I might do this, bro.
Yeah.
I have a GoPro, and I'm thinking, what if I strapped the camera to him and we had a Perry cam during the podcast?
That's
hilarious,
genius.
bro. That's hilarious.
I'm
I've been
thinking
seeing
about
that
it,
on
bro.
TikTok,
That's
recently.
actually
This
very
dude has a
interesting.
cat
I'm
that
thinking
does
about
that.
it, bro.
Like
He's a
sit
member of
his
the
ass
cat. He
down,
did the
bro.
camera. You know what I'm
That's very
saying?
interesting.
We're going to have to know he in camera mode.
Hey, but you're gonna have to put a little not a trigger warning, but a little warning up top so for like people who get motion sick.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
talk.
because he's gonna be all over the place.
Maybe,
Put his little camera in the corner.
And yeah, that's actually a really good idea. We'll think about that one. What we stuck on this week, guys?
Sleep.
Are you tired?
I'm tired. I got that tournament starting tomorrow, so come to the Dallas Convention Center. Come see your boy.
Memorial Day.
Free entry into the tournament. But yeah.
I'm stuck on two things. One, how can somebody go from the hairstyles that you have back to waves so naturally? Jealous.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
think he's
cap,
stuck 'cause
bro.
he got
Like,
hair.
you
I'm
remember
about to
when we
say-
used to have hair like that, bro? I could
No,
do
never.
everything, bro. I could
No,
lie,
never did
die,
that.
like lay it to
I
the
still
side.
got it. It just, mine just be tripping so
Hey.
crazy.
Nah,
Come on,
I
son.
ain't never had it.
Come on,
Never
son.
been
Come on,
blessed.
son.
Come on, son.
Nah, mine just be tripping.
Yeah,
nah,
I got
nah.
mine too.
I about to say, talk to your boy then. Talk to him, let him know what's up.
Come
bro.
on,
Next week we'll have a mini fro.
On the
LeBron do
side.
My hair
Nah,
grows
but
too fast, bro.
If you got your hair like Chico Bean,
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot all about him. LeBron doing and Chico Bean. What's up?
Hey, Chico Bean, hey, he the goat at that.
he
though.
is,
Oh,
man. Shout out
and
to Chico.
what's the old boy that played with the Hawks? The ice trading game. What's his
Oh
name?
no, he got that.
Nah, but see, his
Trey
more-
Young hair look like when you drop your lollipop on the ground.
It's
Nah,
thin.
you
He
like
basically
that's
say it's thin.
hilarious. That's terrible,
Nah, you
but
know
that's
he
hilarious.
like when you got the gum stuck in the troll hair and you pull
Oh
it
yeah,
back.
yeah, pull it out.
Yeah.
Little troll hair.
Or he
Crazy.
like the
Thin.
what's the guy from? I mean, it's your show. You call
So
him-
if you, what's up? Which one?
didn't you call your dog Perry from a show, TV show?
Yeah,
What's
from
the-
Phineas and Ferb.
What's the scientist's name? The hair.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
That's
got the
crazy.
Don
He
King.
got the Doofenshmirtz.
He said Don King.
Don King. What's the other thing? You said you stuck on two things. You stuck on that?
Well, I'll come back for that other part.
Oh,
but
okay.
you guys,
Man, I'm stuck on, man, it's just, work been crazy. We've been moving and stuff. I say crazy, man, it's been a lot of movement. And typically, most people think like summertime, you kind of slow down in higher education. But in housing, you never really have a slow season ever.
What is a break in
Yeah,
residence
the only
life?
like true break you get in housing is that like little 2.5 week December like Christmas break.
And it's not
Even
really
then,
that
it's
much of a
not
break.
really
Yeah,
that much of a
people
break because you
stay on
still
campus.
people on campus. You still got people on call. You know, you still have to offer them services. So, but that's like a very small select people.
Yeah.
Summertime, you got camps and conferences. People who are living on campus. Like
Gotta
it's just
turn rooms around.
yeah,
like,
it's-
within
it's-
24
it's
48
crazy.
hours. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
and then you're trying to gear up all your big projects for, move in for the fall semester. So work just been wild. But I will say I've also been stuck on movies because that's what I love. And I'm so lit that by the time this podcast come out, Furiosa will be out and I'm going to see that mug. Boy,
what's Furiosa?
I love Mad Max.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mad Max Fury Road. Well, I love all of the Mad Max movies. But Mad Max Fury Road to me is one of the best films that I have seen. I'm sure if we did an Apple Music list 100 or
It's
whatever,
up there.
it may not crack the list. I don't know.
Ooh.
People won't say, there's albums on the list. We'll talk about that later maybe. Anyway, I think it's cinema greatness. So much so that I was like, all right, Furiosa about to come out. I know every scene in the Mad Max Fury Road movie. I'm finna watch it again. So I watched it again, and every time I watch it, bro, I'm like, this is a masterpiece of a film. And when you get down to the plot of the film, it's the simplest thing, bro. It's the simplest plot. Like somebody walked in and was like, hey, let's make a movie about a girl. She drives away. She's trying to help some people escape, and they're on this dirt road in the desert. And that's the movie. And somebody said,
Nope.
let's make it, brother. And they made cinema great. So I rock with that. And I know that Furiosa going to be lit because Furiosa was a character that was introduced, and the way that it ended, I knew that this at some point was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to be like 12 years later. I wish it was going to be sooner. I'm lit about that. That's what I'm stuck on.
Them boys making too much money. They wouldn't come back.
Hey, movies in general, bro.
Movies been hitting, bro.
You see Tarot?
No, I still haven't seen. I've seen that. It's on my list, and we have a Memorial Day, so it's a long weekend.
Oh, yeah,
Bro, movies are back. I'm telling you this right now. Shout out to Press Next Podcast and all the other movies podcasts. Get back to the theater, bro.
Yes.
Movies are back.
Wait, but don't go.
Hey, recap that Planet of the Apes. Was it good?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
okay.
Well, I was trying to go see. Yeah.
I say it's gas.
A lot of people said it was. Yeah. They said it was
lot of people said
long,
it was
but
good.
I have not seen in the new iteration of Planet of the Apes. They've all been good. So my assumption, this one got to be good too. And I mean, like, they've all been really good, like stellar movies. So even if this one isn't as stellar as the other ones, it's gonna be fine. Perry, stop it, bro. You're not getting that toy. You might as well get down.
That toy.
See?
And he hit him with. Oh, I thought he was gonna back up for a second, and he just sat back down.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Oh, and to prove your point, what you've been talking about, I looked at the, I've been into this Drake Kendrick beef.
Yay!
So I looked into the UMG Q1 and like the earnings and stuff like that for this year, and streaming's been down a little bit, but the hard copies and the vinyl's been up. So
get them, get your physical media.
Go get it. Hey.
Go buy your physical media. They can't take that away from you.
Yeah.
But I've been stuck on Gas or Pass.
Yes, you have been.
So my boy. Y'all know him. He went to Arlington High School. Matt Russell. Shout out to you.
Oh, okay. Went to college with us too.
Oh yeah, he did go to Arlington. Yeah. But that's my homie. And he gave me this beef jerky. I want y'all to try it.
Come on, let's do it.
I don't eat beef, but pass it that way.
Okay. Gas or Pass. I want you to try it. You already know.
Wait. Packaging. We're already on.
It's
pass on
he gave me a
packaging.
quarter of beef jerky.
The P on PCTs is out of there.
7 grams of beef jerky he gave me.
I'm about to say Matt was my resident, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's my boy. But he was like, "Hey man, tell me how you feel." I was like, "Let the guys try it, and we'll all give you a little."
So far, so good.
A little deal. But you already know gas is when it's good, pass is when it's bad, and mid is come on, stop.
When it's mid.
Yeah.
I should have had y'all try the South African beef jerky thing. It's not beef jerky. It's something else. Biltong. Is that what they call it?
Oh, that sounds expensive.
This beef jerky tastes like West Texas.
You say the same. I will say a sleeper. You say you don't like beef?
I don't eat beef.
Oh, you don't eat beef?
I like beef.
Damn, no more burgers?
I haven't eaten beef in like 10, 11 years.
It's been a long time.
At 7-Eleven, they have this Wagyu stick paws. But it's like a Slim Jim, but it's a paws. But it's a Wagyu, but everything's paws, this whole YouTube video. Anyway, but it's a Wagyu stick, and it's phenomenal. But this, I'm going to have to say mid. And I'm going to throw it because you're my homeboy and you're brave to do this because you know, hey, being in the grinder is serious. But it's me. I don't like the texture. The taste really ain't there. But like I said, I would pass it. But you say honest review, I'm telling you, it's the grinder.
Hey, I tell you what, I say it's mid because it's just too thin. Like it ain't got no meat. Like a beef jerky, it's got to have some meat on its bones. And this is like this cow is anorexic or something. Like
it's still a piece in there. Does it smell good?
Yeah, it smells good. And I personally think the flavor is not bad. It's not as strong, so it could be stronger. But
I like how he had a little bit of heat in there and then it came right off.
Is it supposed to be? Is it like a general flavor? It's supposed to be teriyaki.
It's like maple syrup.
I think the thin would be good if he focused on the texture. Yeah. Sometimes you dehydrate it too much. And then that's what you really got to focus on.
Maybe this just wasn't a great batch.
And then you got to make
consistent batches, to your point.
At the end of the day, you only got one shot.
Yeah,
that's not a good batch. Right. Next time, give me a better batch.
Right,
my boy.
I'm down to try.
Now, as a friend, it's pretty good. Business is business. Hey, business is business, and then outside of that is friendship. I'm on the podcast.
Keep going.
Hey, you my boy. If you package up, I'll sell it. What's up? We just got to do it my way. That's all. No, I'm just kidding.
Pay attention.
You said Frank Sinatra.
I said pay attention to how he put that back.
Put it back in the fucking air.
No, I'm gonna smash on it for support. I'm a real good friend, even if it's trash.
You
should just put gum in.
I'm about to say before you did that, I was about to say you should have got Katie come taste it.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, we need to do
next
that.
time. Next time.
All right, who's next?
Oh no, you already. That was yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm just talking gas and pass.
Really, I guess it's 3 things because I got thrown off by the haircut. Like, bro, I literally just saw you last week and your hair was a whole
Still
different.
a little bit blonde in there.
Whatever.
Speaking of Bond,
yeah, what is it? The birds? No.
Should have been on there.
You know what? I'm gonna take this time to do something serious for the first time since we've been doing this. I'm gonna actually say what I'm stuck on this week, and it is my wife. This is an interesting concept to do. I know guys don't do this a lot, but I gotta show her some respect, man. Like, we got 2 kids, 2 young boys. She works full time. Over the past couple months, we've been in this weird like probate battle for this land that we bought. And you know, because my wife is such a good steward with her money, we didn't really have to incur no issues. And that's a rare thing, you know, like somebody who's got it all together and still has to work full time, you know, to kind of help support the family and still have 2 kids and still have a husband. Like, I don't know if she gets it a lot. I gotta tell her I've been thinking about it. So, you know what?
Hey, shout out to you,
Miss Middleton.
Shout out to the
fantastic
wifey.
job. I'm stuck on you this week and forever. Even
She
if
is the
it's 1,000 years, because I want to have 1,000 followers to share.
Hey!
1,000 times, we need 1,000 followers. Woo! It's okay. Listen, guys, we're very close. Every week, I'm telling you, we're gonna get there. All 4 plats until I'm satisfied, and if not, hey, it's okay. I don't care if we get 1,000 on 2. I'll talk about it when we get to 4. That's what I'm stuck on forever.
I'm stuck on going live too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But sometimes.
Yeah, it be them nights, bro. Think about live. You got good nights and then you got
bad
no
nights,
gray
bro.
area. There's no like decent night. It's just
And really, the worst part is I gotta tell my boys when I'm playing games, hey, I'm on live.
yeah,
Because they go crazy
That's
and
right.
they be having this in a Stucky Situation. They be going crazy.
you gotta tell them, bro. We ain't trying to get banned. No shadow.
I tell them all the time, hey, I be like, live.
You should have that's what you should do. You should get you a button, bro, and do the voice recording that says live. And every
Live.
time they say something, dumb, just live.
Yeah, but you be
Yeah,
all day.
He just be laying on it, live.
Bro, I watched a couple of them lives and I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, they're crazy,
Yo.
bro. They're crazy. But we like it, you know, it's raw.
Yeah.
All right, so this week's Stucky Situation is from someone called Hopeless Equal, 35 to 44-year-old male, black, African-American, and this individual is single. So here it is. A friend of y'all's pointed me out to your YouTube, and after watching a couple episodes, I had to submit my own Stucky story.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
appreciate
Look at that.
it.
Thanks for the alley-oop,
Yeah, shout
and
out to
thanks for
whoever
the
the friends are.
vulnerability.
Yeah.
Hold on, Sims. What's up? What's
Yeah,
y'all doing
the
out there?
Sims,
Yeah.
Sims out there working.
Hold on, Sims.
Do you
y'all
see what
doing out there?
connectivity
Come
is?
on,
Go
man.
ahead.
That's another cue.
For real.
Oh, go ahead, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
So I'm single, and I believe in open and honest communication. I also believe in equality and equity in relationships. I'm very upfront about being reasonably 50-50 in a relationship, or at least in the dating stages. As the relationship grows, finances can be talked about, and those will determine the equity of it all. I am upfront in the dating apps, and before deciding on a date, I explain and confirm where we would go and what we would both be comfortable paying if necessary. Why is it that girls will lead me on and agree to set up the date just to ghost me the day of or minutes before? I think that it is fair, and if things don't work out during the date, there are no hard feelings. I'm just not for the free meal girls. How do I find someone who understands my realistic aspects? Am I wrong for thinking, feeling, or acting this way? I'm stuck because I don't want to be single anymore, but I'm so tired of the dating world.
This is a toughie. And I'll tell you why for me, because
Yeah, jump it on.
all my game is gone, boy. I don't even
Yeah,
listen.
I ain't got no game.
This new layer of engagement called dating in 2024, and I feel like it's gonna change every year. It's gonna get more. There's more adaptation that will happen. It's so wildly unstable. It's hard to really get a beat. So from everything I'm hearing about people I have single coworkers and people around them that are single and people that I interact with that are single, and just hearing these stories, I'm like, geez, it's a horror story. So I get why you're stuck, but I can tell you there's a couple things we can try to do to get unstuck.
Here we
One,
go.
we have to curb expectations. Let's start there. I'm on a dating app. We had to rate the consistency, efficiency, effectiveness of all dating apps put into one bundle from a scale of 1 to 10, from the amount of time you put into it versus the outcome. What do you think that number is going to be? Pretty low, right?
It's lower than probably your attempts in
in real life.
Like real life, face to face.
What we did over the last few years is we've trusted the data, but the data is just not. There's so many holes in that data. There's so many people that are making fake accounts and so many bots, and we don't truly know how effective this really is. I'm saying it's probably way lesser than whatever's on the paper. So if I'm taking my gambles here as a dating person, and I have to consider that, maybe I start putting myself in situations where I have to physically interact with these people. And then I'm going to really now be a judgment of character in real life. You know what I mean? That's hard to do, especially for somebody who may be introverted, who doesn't really know how to navigate those things. So we talked about this last week. Find yourself in group settings.
But I mean, a lot of these apps do have that ability now to find, like, to make something live. That way you can kind of weed out those situations. So assuming that this person seemingly wants to make that connection, like if I was in this person's shoes, I'd be like, okay, before we even go on a date, we got to do our video chat on the app to make sure that you're real. Something like that, you know?
No
yeah,
catfish.
but he's saying, this guy's saying that he's done all this and he's still getting ghosted the day of.
Because there's, I think really to help him out, there's so many other variables at play here that we don't know.
Sure.
Right?
I agree.
One, and this is just me being honest, are you a looker? Because if you're not, meaning, you know, you're just not that handsome.
And that's okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Here's my being. No. Okay. I'm going to get to being unstuck because I literally just saw something about this on TikTok. It was crazy.
Yeah.
If you know where your, I'm going to say flaws in quotations, if you know where your flaws are, then you're able to do where your good things are, you're able to kind of boost in those areas. Because what it may be is that you're such a wonderful person at the beginning and making them feel seen, heard, and you're a soft place to land, but they are not like attracted to you physically, right? Mm-hmm. And that might give them cause and actually, you know, pulling the trigger, so to speak, to actually go out on the date, but they feel comfortable still conversing with you through the app. So I'm saying addressing what does your profile look like, kind of what we talked about before. 100%. And of course, we don't want you to catfish either. We want it to be like you.
Never.
But there's other things in your profile that could also make you lucrative. And the way you have conversations and everything too. Now, in a perfect world, we're still talking about and for this, we're talking about kind of the heteronormative relationships, because he's talking about he's a man and he wants to date women. Fam, maybe it's too early to have these 50-50 type of conversations.
Yeah, bro, that's another thing we're going. I was going that next level.
I'm not disagreeing that like being upfront about it is the bad path. Like I think these conversations should happen, but I also do think in the world we live in, I think women are still trying to be. They expect to be courted.
Levels.
Yeah.
But that's why I said, you say that 50-50 isn't courting?
No, hold on. No. That's why I said curb your expectations.
True. But I don't think that is. I think there's equity and equality there. For the mass of people, I think if we were to bring in a woman right now to talk about how they felt if they had to pay even half of what they were expected to pay, they feel like I wasn't courted and taken care of. I had to take care of myself. Yeah. So whether I paid the full thing or only paid half, to them, they weren't courted.
Hold on, but let's talk about the elephant in the room for a second.
Now, that's a theory. That's
because I was going to go there. Again, this is all what we're feeling, right? Based off of, again, some data that we can't really nail down into the ground. But just based off us being men our whole life in our 30s, we're going to talk about some honesty or what, right? We're going to do this for real? Okay, let's do this for real. Elephant in the room. Bro, listen. I say this all the time. You cannot be in a territory that has walls already and try to change the walls, bro. If you're dating, know that first date is just accept that in your mind. This first date coming out of my pocket, and it's gonna be and let me tell you why. Is it fair? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
No. No. I'm giving you all. I'm going. You know, I'm gonna uncover all the things that we can say about it. Is it fair? No. Okay, we'll say no instead of maybe not. No. Could she pay for half her? Yeah, absolutely. My thing is, why not prepare for the possibility that you're going to have to just foot the bill? This is a risk you take in everything you do, right? Right? If you're involving anybody else in a relationship of any kind, the other risk is that I'm going to bring my 50, this person's not going to bring their 50. And that's of any kind, of emotional, anything. So if I'm coming out to this very volatile dating world, I cannot bring so much structure to it. I must have some lower expectation. I have to start.
100%.
That's it. I hate to be this way, but this is what it is. Just come in knowing this first date, I might have to figure it out.
You don't have to hate to be this way. He did it when he said up front. That means you're aware of what's going on.
Yeah, you know what it is.
My thing is just the P word, which is patience. Because you use
Trojan
the word
horse.
100%. You use the word up front, meaning that you're aware that you bringing up finances is a problem. You're aware of it because you said, "Hey, I am upfront in the dating apps." So you're aware of what this upfront is. So with that being said, upfront causes patience.
Yeah, you're not gonna
have to be patient.
You're not gonna play around. And
you're gonna get a whole bunch of
no's.
no's. You're not coming in here with the greatest, like he said, keywords. You don't have the greatest keywords, man.
Or hopeless equal. You still you push forward with what you're going with.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, keep pushing. And at some point, you find that's the patience part.
That's
right?
the patience. That's exactly what I'm saying.
At some point, you find the person who you want to be with. So
Part
that's the two ways. There's probably more than two, but that's the two ways to get on stage two. You either need to conform to kind of what the dating unwritten rules are, or
especially if you're using those mediums,
stick to what you're doing, but just know you may get a lot more no's before you get that yes.
There you go. Yeah. That's what I mean by patience. You have to be patient. It's part of the game.
Like if that's one of your morals that you're standing on, one of your values, not morals. If that's one of your values, I commend that, and I want. Honestly, a lot of us should be this way.
100%.
No, look, let's again, because I don't like glorifying stuff that's just so easy. Like, okay, we all know that in the United States, I'm not gonna talk about other countries. In the United States, right now, if you wanted to get a degree to become a doctor, is that cheap?
No.
Okay. If you know you didn't have no money in your whole family, and you know your grades wasn't all that, would you pay for doctor school?
No.
Okay. Let's say you were dumb enough to say, I want to go to doctor school at that point because I don't have no money and I didn't make the grades, but I'm going to try just because it's a free game and I can't, right? Let's say you made that choice.
I know where you're getting at.
Yeah, then you get there and the bursar is like, okay, that'll be $20,000 for this month. You're like, what do you mean? Nah, I'm not paying that. I want to be a doctor, but I don't want to pay it. Like, what? Well, what you mean? This is what it costs to be a doctor. It costs $500,000 to be a doctor. Are you going to be the best doctor at the end of the $500,000? Are you going to win all the accolades? Are you going to have 1,000 surgeries? Are you going to have 10,000 saved lives? We can't guarantee none of that. It just costs this much to become a doctor. So now you're walking into these platforms like, I'm going to be myself and it's going to pay off. Stop. Listen, I respect that. There's a time and place for this. When you coming into that game, you feel what I'm saying?
There you go. Game.
Yeah.
This is a game.
This is a game.
The dating app world is not,
Period.
you just...
Just the dating world. It's not just dating app. It's the dating world.
Yeah,
well, I'm saying the dating app world, you have to use a little bit more keywords than the real world.
Yeah,
like
but I also feel like the reason why he's so hesitant is because of his maybe past experiences where there's been so many girls that have just gone for a free meal who, during the date he felt
there was nothing there.
Like during the date, like he recognized, they were lying on their apps or whatever, or lying whenever they're met up, whatever it may be. Like you're thinking equality and equity, like thinking equity in the future. What does that look like? If you're making $100,000 and your wife is making $40,000, what is equity in that? What is equity in that mathematics? Okay, the equity isn't y'all are both paying half the rent, right? Because that's not equity.
It could be percentage based,
right. So, but you have to go in with that knowledge of. And if you're going to use math, use math.
When you're talking to your girlfriend, sure. When you're talking to your fiance, sure. When you're talking to your wife,
but
maybe.
You can have. There's nothing wrong. Yeah. What I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with having these conversations. There's nothing wrong with posting that on there. There is something wrong with thinking that you're going to catch as many fish as you did before, or as you may have done in the prior to that.
It's just gonna take, bro. It's going to take time.
I see that you're a little bit older, so maybe you're thinking you're reaching for a crowd, which maybe that's why you're having this feeling, because you're reaching into an age group that are people who are already established.
I could see borderline crisis.
Come on. And I'm about to say, you're talking...
I wouldn't say crisis, but like...
That word is kind of like...
I'm talking to this man I couldn't think of something
his
real position.
Quick. Yeah, like let's say you're 40. That's the mid-range.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
talking
to
you're
40 and
you're reaching for women who are also 40, right? These women are also, for the most part, probably already established, probably already have their own jobs, their own houses or whatever. So you're probably going out there thinking, oh, they already got it. I already got it. So why not just go halvesies until we figure things out?
Or
that might be your thought process. But at the end of the day, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Here's how I see it on either age group, right? If he's in his age group, this is a black man.
God bless him.
If you're in your age group, bro,
gone,
and you come to women talking about some 50-50, they're viewing it as you're broke.
100%. Not because you are.
Exactly. You're not, bro.
They're not being rude.
I'm just saying, if we're generally speaking, If you broke, just say that.
Yo,
If you're
bumper
going below, let's say you're in the 20s range,
They still gonna think you broke.
right? They're broke. They don't have no money, so they're expecting you to like. That's why they're dating you as a.
They're still gonna think you broke. They're
Like,
like,
right?
Wait,
They're
you
gonna be
can't
like,
put
wait,
my whole thing.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're just gonna have to either put in the time, or you're gonna have to Trojan horse it. And what I mean by that is this: in the beginning, you got to play the game. In the beginning, okay, you coming off that money line. When you get into the relationship, when it starts getting a little fire and y'all really about each other,
Make sure you talk about it.
that's when you start giving the like, okay, we got to start drawing some lines. I'll give you a perfect example, bro. When I met Katie, I was on some, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I don't want to put no definitions on no relationships or nothing like that. Why we got to do all that?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm putting up laundry. We probably been like actively dating for like a week and a half at this point, maybe even less.
Mm-hmm.
She's on my bed. I'm putting laundry in the closet. She said, hey, so am I your girlfriend or not? Because I'm not with the whole you string me on. We just whatever. Mm-hmm. That was a clear, by this point now, mind you, I had already went through the other channels. Mm-hmm. The other taking her out, I didn't pay for it, I didn't did that in the third. And for her, this is her opportunity to say, I can see this is getting serious. Mm-hmm. What are we? Let's start defining things. And that's what I'm saying to you. You may just, if your value is that you want to start from the beginning, keep going. The pool's going to be smaller. It's going to take a little longer, but it's okay. You'll meet the person. If you're like, I just want it to be now, you got to play the now game. And the now game is
finances are not that.
Court.
Well, I think the other part is something that I learned too as I got older. And again, I know he's in my mindset because of his age. And not necessarily in my mindset, but his age lets me know he's lived enough for this to kind of get across to him, which is what I hear a lot in this. The undertone is control. Like, I feel like
that's a valid point.
Yeah, it just feels like he wants to have everything in his hands, and that's never with a relationship. It's listen. They've lied to they have lied to us. I'll say this again. They've lied to us. Relationships are the complete opposite of control.
How do I find someone who understands my?
Yes, you understand. So right. Here's so again, what we've done this past few minutes is giving you mentality. Let's talk about some real, okay? Real quick. Next time you're talking about dating a girl, you reach out and you like this one girl, right? Let's put the earnest in her court, okay? Right now, everything's about, hey, this is what I'm holding on to. You like that? You like that? No, I'm gonna show you. You like it? You don't like it? Get out of here. Get out of here. No, okay. Open it up a little bit by doing stuff like this. You know what, man? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't dated a girl in a long time. You know what I'm saying? This is all rough for me, but so I don't even know where to begin a little bit when it comes to like the different things that I think you like, because I know we got to get to a lot of conversations for me to fully understand what you like when it comes to food. What's your like favorite? Like, if you had one place to go to have like a dream date, where's your favorite place to go?
This nigga said he ain't got no game. No,
I do. Check me out. Where's your favorite place to go? She gonna tell you whatever her favorite place is to go. Okay. Okay, bet. Like, would you do that like on a weekday, or is it too busy for you? Is that something you're like, oh no, I think it's probably better for me on a Friday? All this is clicking in your back of your head. Again, can she ghost you? Yes. But are your chances higher now because she's actually took control of the point of conversation, the point of engagement, the point of, is she going to ghost you? I hope not. It's going to be a much better shot versus you coming in like, hey, I got this restaurant on Friday at 7 p.m. Are you going to come? And she's like, sure. The whole time she ain't coming. She was just said, sure.
I mean, but on a different note, like, based on that statement, he says, like, I explain and confirm where we're going. So there is
but I'm saying, like,
confirmation right, from her in that scenario.
But check me out. Confirmation, for me, confirmation is she's sitting in front of me, we're eating dinner.
Yeah, that is.
That's confirmation. So
you're not getting ghosted.
Yeah. If you're getting ghosted, that's not working. So stop telling them where you're going and
No. I'm saying is I explained and confirmed could also mean that we had a discussion and she picked the place.
Let me tell you something, my boy. There's another way to get unstuck. Get to the restaurant and you get ghosted, my boy. Go IG Live.
Immediately.
Sympathy gonna get you somewhere.
Yep.
Sympathy gonna get you somewhere. Post
that picture,
but not crying sympathy. Don't go in the car crying.
Ooh, that's cold.
Be at the restaurant.
That's cold.
Right? Be at the restaurant like, hey, man, I don't know what it is really.
What y'all want me to eat tonight?
Right.
Yeah, what y'all want me to eat tonight?
Facts. I asked the girl to go out. Hey, I asked the girl to go out.
I don't know if you could do that. You don't want to go on live and say I got ghosted.
No. Let me tell you why it's gonna work. Let me tell you why it's gonna work, bro.
That's the biggest play.
I just saw a TikTok. That's the TikTok I was talking
That's
about.
so smart.
Some guy got on TikTok and was like, "Listen, I don't usually don't come here for this, but I'm coming here for this because this is I need." He said the internet is brutally honest, and that's what I need. You saw it, right, dude? He said, "I've been in a relationship, 3 relationships, and they've all been great, and they've all ended amicably. And at the end, they all say the same thing. I love your emotional intelligence. I can talk to you for forever. I'm just not physically attracted to you." Right? Like, so he goes, instead of him saying this is something wrong with women, he goes, "There must be something wrong with me. So internet, can you tell me, is there something wrong with me?"
Oh, man.
And he started getting, all the replies I'm seeing is women.
Gassed him.
They giving him either positive feedback or they're like, "Oh, baby, you fine."
And you ain't even, I'm sure we ain't even seen
Do
the
you
DMs.
see? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No DM. Bruh.
Yeah.
Hit that net, and I'm talking about in the moment. But don't be confident in it. He was
yeah.
confident in his approach.
My boy on the net, come on.
Yeah.
No, and then,
you
okay.
end up
He
being
getting let down too much.
Yeah.
But,
you know
but
he
you
on
can get
Instagram.
your money back and do it right. Get you no subscribers.
somebody
Hey, look, somebody be like, "Oh, that ghosted
Hold on,
you.
look, but he
I
ain't got
see you
patience.
20.
It's take patience. Don't.
I see you 30.
He ain't got no patience.
Let me pay for your mac and cheese."
Overall, if you don't get patient,
You'll be SNS.
you'll be SNS.
All right, Stuck and Stupid is a segment where a person places thing find themselves in a stuck and stupid situation,
So
and then we put them on the wheel.
that boy, quick with it.
Hold on.
No, that's cool. But yeah, I mean,
Appreciate
you
you.
don't want to be on that wheel, my boy. That's
Yeah,
because if Cori spin on you, and then they land on you, I might have to.
Hey, we want to
So he-
update too, by the way. If you, Oh boy, if he the next date he tries some of this, we want to update.
You know,
Oh, you saying hopeless equal? Yeah.
you know,
Hit us back up
you
after.
can AI too. You know, go
Go
to ChatGPT and type in
teach
bio.
me game. Teach me game.
Get an
Corey.
echo.
You getting an echo?
Yeah. From Brian.
hello there.
Oh, we haven't had a technical difficulty in a minute.
Oh, this is good.
I missed that.
Ain't no technical.
Oh,
This man gonna be a good episode. Technical foul.
All right, now it's gone.
Yeah, that's because I stopped the recording. Hold on.
What's the score of the game, man?
We don't need to check the score. Why? Because we're going live. Let's go.
Corey.
Spin that wheel.
It gets shorter every week.
Yeah. Yeah. Pause.
Whoa.
Would it be SNS or Stuck and Stupid to use a hall pass if your significant other gave you one? We all know what
Where's
hall
the
pass
camera,
is.
guys?
Come on. Would it be SNS to use that hall pass if your significant other gave you one? Yes or no?
Well, it's stuck and stuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we at?
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck in.
Yeah, there you go. That's safe. I'm stuck in.
I'm stuck in. I was either stuck, yeah. At first I was thinking I'm stuck, yes, but I'm stuck in. Let me tell you why. I mean, is it stuck and stupid? Oh yes, it's stuck. It's stuck and
Let me say
stupid.
mine
Listen,
real quick so I don't get in trouble. It's
Yes.
stuck and stupid.
yeah, it's stuck and stupid. But here we go. No, this is what I'm. This is.
That's
I'm
why
not gonna get in
stuck
trouble.
in, but go ahead.
I'm stuck in because I think it's stupid. But if you want to use the hall pass with me, then I'm in.
Then
Then I'm in. Then I'm in.
That leads
You
to
said what?
where I was going with it.
Because that even has rules too.
So, but it's-
who's picking the?
Her.
Here's the thing. My thing is for stuck in.
I'm
I
letting
say
her do
stuck
whatever.
in. I like that. You can have the
Stuck in.
rules. You can have those guidelines. It's 2024. Open relationships happen no matter what it
He
is.
said it's 20.
OR.
Hey, let's walk up in 2024.
Like, look, at the end of the day, sometimes that could be fun for couples. Who knows?
Yeah,
You know what
like
I'm saying, like, but if y'all are using it and you have rules and you have guidelines and there's open communication, I see absolutely
Now let me.
nothing wrong.
Well, time out. Let me ask you this, bro, because we be asking this. We say in our group or whatever. It's a it's not a hall pass, but it's a hear me out, right? Like, hey, hear me out. Let me ask you this one. Doris Burke, hear me out.
I knock her. Yeah.
Doris Burke.
Sorry. I gotta hit it once.
okay, he said.
He said, I gotta hit it
Yeah,
once.
He said he's not responding.
Yeah, no, 0%.
Anyway, so that's why I'm stuck in.
No, I'm stuck. Yeah, it's stupid.
I'm stuck in. I cause I
Taylor
give my
Rook.
lady a pass. Forget
Not
it.
not only that.
I give if that's stuck in. If she give me a pass, I'll give her a pass. What's up?
So
But then the pass
so
becomes one pass or
So
becomes
stuck
another.
No.
I'm going broad. Like I can hit anybody in the world I want. Oh my god, I'm going crazy.
Nah, yeah, you're wild.
No, that's why I said stuck in. But I mean, the realism is, she asked me, "Oh, you want to use it?"
and it becomes an argument.
Hey,
Come on, like that.
What did he say on Mad Max?
Yeah.
That's bait.
Not
But whatever good thought, there's a bad thought. Like, ooh wee.
Yeah, I think
like,
if we're all being honest, every natural
come
human
on,
being
if
would,
there's
like,
a hall pass and there was no feelings involved, and shit,
No,
hey,
the hardest thing
come
is
on.
being committed, bro. Because
I'm about to say.
if you're talking about from a scientific standpoint, bro, in a sinful nature, we weren't never we were programmed to sin. We were never
negative.
You said what?
I said that double negative. We weren't never.
Yeah, we weren't never. Hey, Ebonics, boy.
Hey,
Hold on.
before I finish, I'm off the Ashley Madison documentary. That's what I'm off of.
Oh, that's why you're watching the
That's
Ashley
why I'm
Madison?
speaking like this.
Oh, B-Wood got leaked.
I got it. Don't
B-Wood
talk
got
to me.
leaked. No, I'm saying that's why when people say marriage is hard and commitment is hard and stuff like that, it's because, bro, you weren't wired to be with just one person.
Oh, yeah, but I still think it's stupid.
No, that's what
That's
I'm saying. I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like if she just was like, "No, you can do it," it's the answer is automatically no.
Yeah,
But
you
if
know
she
why?
like-
You know why? Because it's not as much as we. That's why it's on the wheel. Because as much as we'd like for it to be a realistic,
It's not.
it would never. I don't care what.
It is Andre
I
Karolinka's
felt to
wife.
say
No,
like
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
that
no.
it's
I'm
not,
talking
and it's
about-
not that it's
Yeah,
never.
thank you.
Yeah.
The
we've got
housemaids or moms and
right, but we've got the resident speak for in terms of speaking for. I'm gonna speak for myself.
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
100% gonna be done. Yeah, I don't like. It's a setup. I wouldn't even see it
That's
as an
what I said. It's a
opportunity.
trap.
Okay,
I'd be like,
let me ask a personal question then. So
Yeah.
my thing is this: if we're, can you edit this? The M word, the M word. Oh my God, M word.
So
Bro, if you baiting,
Yeah, baiting. There you go.
you baiting.
So if you baiting and like you've been married 20, 30 years or whatever the case may be with a person, and you've been baiting,
I love
and
it.
they say, hey man, you get a hall pass, no strings attached, no nothing. You telling me you're not using it? Come on, man. That's
I'm just.
Oh, you said 20, 30 years?
because you're already baiting anyway.
I'm gonna keep it a bean only because yeah, but only because
and looking at POR
in my current iteration right now.
Real talk.
Corn, bro, corn.
Yeah.
My current
He hire Air Fred mode. He catch
iteration right now. There's no way.
yeah,
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
But I
maybe.
can see, like, that's why I say stuck in. There's plenty of situations and relationships that it probably
Yeah.
work great for.
Open the rabbit holes and we'll
Yeah.
find.
And I'm only talking like this because my old lady ain't gonna watch this far. She'll probably hit the first 5 to 10 minutes.
Mine.
I'm
Hey,
free
hey.
right now. You feel
And,
me?
He say that this is gonna be the first episode she watch all the way through.
oh really? They would.
Man, no nugget.
Oh,
Spin that wheel. I don't
Oh,
even know
here it
how
goes.
fast he is.
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn.
I didn't even want to put it. I didn't even want it to pop up. Is Diddy SNS for making an apology video?
Yes.
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 All right. Let me back up. It's yes.
I say yes.
But
Of course it's yes. Of course.
I can understand.
There you. That's.
But here, no, wait. Let me finish. If
Go
I
ahead.
don't finish, it's gonna sound
Yeah, it's
horrible.
gonna sound
Let me
crazy.
finish.
It's gonna sound crazy.
Let me finish. It from a perspective of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's the only.
I
reason.
can see why they thought it was even remotely okay to pull the trigger. I am not agreeing with it. I
You
think
know it's dumb.
I think it's the dumbest
Okay.
thing he could have ever done. I'm saying if I was somebody who was already demented, okay, this is already not on board. We already know this, right? By the way that you behave. And you're telling yourself, if I don't apologize, I'm screwed. If I do apologize, I'm screwed.
I'm a dumbass. I've been a dumbass,
Yeah.
and being in that situation, that's the thing.
Because he thinks
What
it's
you
the right
mean?
thing to do. Now that's where
Elaborate.
Being dumb.
yeah,
Being
because
dumb.
he's a dummy. That's right.
It's man. I wish I had an explanation for it. It's like when you're just a dummy and you make these dumb mistakes and you lie and you like cheat and steal and stuff. You know that mode that you get in when
Eddie
you got
Guerrero?
caught.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, you know that mode that you got caught, like you got
That's right.
caught or you got caught lying or cheating and stealing, and you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
After you're like, oh, I don't care, or you just whatever the case may
You
be.
just justify it.
that,
yeah.
that for that, when I saw it, I was like, man, that he's just in that trap. He's in that. But other than that, we know it's stupid. Come on,
Yeah, this
Let's
is
call
the
it what it is.
dumbest.
He's an idiot who
yeah,
chooses to make terrible decisions.
100%.
Yeah.
But again, that's where I was telling him. He did that. He been doing that. That's
Yeah.
where I'm trying to get at. He's been the idiot. We've been knowing that even with the J-Lo stuff. I mean, when
Yeah,
I was
I
a kid,
think-
I was hearing about Diddy.
Yeah.
So he's been that idiot, it's crazy that it has to take this video for us to understand that he's been that idiot.
Yeah.
He slapped Drake in public. He's done stuff to
Pissed on
J-Lo.
people.
J. Cole gave him a 2-piece.
And a biscuit.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Okay,
hold
my
on,
bad.
but hold on.
Diddy got 2 pieces?
We got to talk about that. Another elephant in the room. I think Diddy. I think he encouraged us to change our mentality around like truth and where it stands. We've already had a couple episodes about this. Remember how like when is it okay to listen to the whistleblower? When is it okay for it to be true? When is it okay? We've been saying this. I think now our mentalities have to change. So hopefully,
What you mean?
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
He's that sacrificial lamb. He is.
No, we don't have to go far. We can use the exact same.
No, well, not like that.
Well-
I'm just saying because he came out with that video, he is the guy. Like now, you might go up to your homeboy or something now and ask some personal questions that you never would have asked before.
That's what he means, and
Like,
I see what you mean now.
He's the guy that did it. Like
Yes.
he's the guy now.
The only positive of this is he enacted this change with this video, meaning we don't have to go far. We can just start with we can keep it Diddy and Cassie, okay? Keep it Diddy and Cassie. So when Cassie first came out, there were plenty of people that were like, man, nah,
Facts.
ain't no way Diddy did that. Cassie trying to get some money, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. She even got paid a couple of days later. What do people say? Nah, bro, that's why she did that. She did that for the check.
That's crazy. Y'all are in a whole different circle than I'm in. My entire echo chamber.
But you're in a
We're
culture
talking about social media. Like if you go
That's
to
what I'm
if you go to the
saying.
shade
No.
room, if you go to Shade Room, if you go to Hollywood Unlocked and all, like all the
Yeah,
big
me
ones,
too.
all the comments say that.
I'm in that. Well, yeah, that's top
there's-
comment. Y'all don't go all the way to the bottom.
No, there's
Oh, no,
celebrities,
yeah.
dude, that have come out that were coming out saying celebrities.
Yeah, I know, but they
like,
did like Bun B, not Bun B, but Slim Thug.
people like
Nah,
that.
not people like them. Not other people. Other
No,
people. Were
those
saying-
are big
yeah.
names. But I'm saying, of course, if they're saying it, there's a ton of Kwame Browns. There's a ton of people. I'm just saying these people
Bums.
are real. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Okay, so there was a
So it's Terrence
narrative
Howard.
where they said she wasn't telling the truth. Okay, and that means there were people who really believed that. I'm saying with the video, we have got to.
done.
You can't. Those kind of people can't exist no more. We have to. There has to be a shift. We can't do that anymore. And everybody's been. I'll be honest. I've been. I've done that before where I heard of a story come out and I think to myself, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, no way.
done.
That's probably a money grab. And then you remember before Diddy did the payout. Remember this because we're acting brand new. But remember, there would be people that paid out people to be quiet over time, and those people were just always quiet. Don't forget that there are people who settled out of court way before Diddy did with Cassie. What did we do when they settled out of court? What did we do? Be honest. What did we do? They settled out of court. It's a done. Even if there was some real thing going on over there, it's a done deal. They settled out of court. That was what we thought. As a collective, not everybody, but a collective of people thought this way. Those people have got to not think this way going forward because of this. So the only positive thing that came out of it was that we actually now have this thing that we can say, no, guys.
So you're saying no more NDAs?
I'm not saying that, but you got to have NDA. I'm saying like no more like.
No more like secrecy. Like the secrecy level now is from like a 100% now to like 70%.
Like if a girl comes out in 10 years and say that somebody beat her, we shouldn't be like, why'd you wait 10 years?
It's none of that. Like that
that's
now
gotta
because
die.
of that. Like
Right.
It's none of that.
Here's what I will tell you though for that, and this is me dealing with these very specific situations, working with students who have been through this trauma, working with people who have been through this trauma. That will never change. Why?
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons. Holding men accountable,
Difficult.
we don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Two, especially when it comes to celebrities, because now I have to look at you differently. I don't want my celebrity to crumble. So of course, I can try to look at all the other things. If you looked at Diddy's pattern of behavior with literally everybody, it is not far-fetched that if anybody were to come out to say, Diddy did this to me, I am way more on the side before this of believing what they say about Diddy.
Sure.
Not because I think they're money grabbing because he's rich, because Diddy has shown that he does this with literally everybody.
Yeah.
And we've heard other people, they don't have enough money to make it big enough. We heard other people tell their stories about Diddy. We've kind of just shut them down because Diddy is Diddy. Right? There's people who think Diddy
that
got
part's real.
Tupac murdered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Eminem said it on the song. They said, I'm just joking. Like, but were you really?
Well, I guess the point I'm making is those people are real. Those things are real. And we applauded it rather for 20 years. Meaning like we heard those stories forever. We never stopped buying the albums. We always said he was this.
But we should have been there with R. Kelly. We should have been there with plenty of people.
That's the point I'm making.
After his video, we still were.
That's the point. That's the point I'm making.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it's
like,
yeah.
Especially with us, because as you see, unfortunately, I don't want to put thumbs on things that I can't really name as like actual fact. I'm just talking patterns. It's just the black greats that we keep getting plucked out the way because we're not protecting ourselves as much as we need to. Like, no, we need to speak when we see this in our. And it's for those that are trying to figure out a way to get unstuck from this, because I know we cannot battle the Diddys of the world. We can't battle the whatever the big names is of the world. We can start in our core groups. For sure, everybody has that friend that beats on their girlfriend that they don't say nothing about. Everybody's got that drug addict friend that they won't.
I ain't got none of them.
No, I don't mean friend like
right.
You know somebody within 15 people that beats on their girl. You know somebody within 15 people. I'm being real.
That's real.
That you know somebody within 15 people that does drugs. You know somebody within 15 people that takes advantage of folks and steals.
Now we're talking about being an upstander or an active bystander. I like this conversation.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. I don't necessarily have to go into the elite groups to make the change. What I'm saying is we can no longer be the people that's like, hey, we down here. No, the change is right here. Because the mentality starts right here. Then those women who are around see the change. And it starts to enact in their spirit. Maybe I shouldn't take this type of abuse, no matter how much money they give me.
But and that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, we know that stuff's never going to change, but that don't stop people from protesting. That don't stop people from doing whatever they're doing.
You can do whatever you can do.
And that's why I'm saying, like, it's sad that this had to happen. But again, like, this is just part of that thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sad. This is just
the tip of the iceberg. That's why I'm so nervous.
She came out today, too. She responded.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not to the apology.
You telling me you nervous for Diddy?
No, I meaning like I'm not. When I say Diddy's nervous, I don't mean for the individuals. If you do anything like abhorrent like that, you got to go. I mean, I don't mean for the individuals. I'm nervous for what it means for our society because again, we have to grapple with the fact that we put these people where they are at.
I'm about to say if holding people accountable is something that's so drastic of a change in society.
We're at a bad place.
No, we are. But that's what I'm saying.
That's what
we're saying.
That's what I'm
saying.
We can't hold nobody accountable.
Everybody's
Come on,
agree
man.
with me.
Well, we can't. That's what I'm saying. We need to, like, honestly, bro. Like, I get it. Like, you want to see, especially from like a place of like change, and somebody needs to be there to support Diddy. Like, if he's trying to be a better person or whatever else, like, of course, he's gonna need people in his corner. Sure. But fam, you're gonna have to do some real work. And I'm talking about this isn't a one incident thing. We have
patterns.
We have a greater grace for people who we see make a bad decision one time. For instance, there's so many stories about Ray Rice, bro. Mm-hmm. People now are like, yo, Ray Rice is one of them people who really learned from his
mistake.
Ordeal. Mm-hmm. Really learned, who's really doing the work. Even if you're talking about people like Michael Vick. If you really get it to now, there are some people like who will always forever dismiss Ray Rice. There are some people who will always forever dismiss Michael Vick.
There's gonna be a lot of people that do the same to Diddy.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But you're gonna have to, even with like those figures, they did and are currently doing and will forever be doing the work to correct the wrong.
Die.
Diddy, if you not doing that,
you're done.
Even one day, you slip up. You slip
up one day, bro. And it's,
that's why I said the apology. Like we don't know. You don't know. You could just
the best apology, just like someone's like Ray Rice. Ray Rice.
No, Ray Rice was
go off the map.
Go off
and go do that work, and then you let other people speak on your behalf. You let other people say exactly. You let other people say, man. It's crazy. I went to go check. You know, when he was going through his ordeal, I went to Diddy, and I wanted to let Diddy know, like, I wanted to help him. You know, get him the best help. I've been with him for 2 years, and I would put my money, I would put my name behind Diddy. That's when we start saying, oh, okay, maybe he's getting his credibility back. He can't atone for the things that he's done.
Ain't no apology gonna make it.
And
work.
Also, let's just keep it a buck, bro. We're not the people who can offer him salvation. So get that out your head in the first place. Only one person he can really need to atone with.
Yeah, that's why I say
you good anyway, fam. Like you like B Wood said
the other day.
It ain't
TD, cuz.
Yeah, you lived.
Spin that wheel.
You lived.
Yeah, it ain't TD.
It's JC. Well, guess what? I'm JC.
Would it be stuck and stupid for the NBA to script a championship this year for Caitlin Clark to
WNBA.
boost success? What'd I say?
NBA.
I say NBA?
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Call it the W. That's what they call it.
Yeah, WNBA to script a championship this year for Caitlin Clark to boost success or ratings.
That's a good one.
Stuck, yeah.
I say stuck, yeah.
I say stuck, no.
I say stuck, yeah, because I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. I seen what the first 2 years looked like. I remember the Air Balls.
The reason why I say even if they were scripted, I would say you get her close. Yeah. But you get her close and then let her
I
live.
wouldn't say championship. I would say close. That's
because Kobe did get close too.
No, I think there's also a better script. Hear me out.
Humble lose and come back.
Humble.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah. Have the first year she's in the league. Oh man.
I mean, they're already kind of doing it.
Right.
I would have
she getting cooked, right?
I at least have playoffs.
No. You're on the Fever, bro. The Fever have been the number 1 draft pick for the last couple. They suck. I've watched all 5 of their games. They are a bad basketball
I would script her at least to the playoffs.
No, I wouldn't do that. I think she needs to have a year where she is, she struggles. She also scored, she does good enough to keep people in the seats, but the team struggles, they can't get over the hump.
That's right.
And then in the offseason, there's video coming out of her inspiring her teammates to do better, to doing off-season workouts, right? You get your little people out there filming it. Yep. You build up that thing, and they come back the next year, they're incredible.
Then the GMs start using that video to make movements.
My only argument to that is the supply and demand. People don't factor in time. It's the same thing with social media. You catch a wave, but if you don't keep posting, then it might take a while to post back or get your ratings back.
Right.
Same thing here. I'm saying the WNBA is so vulnerable. Is it at a point where if you don't put her in the playoffs, will we be back next year to watch it?
Yeah, but let me tell you what.
The
reason why I say that
drama right now in the WNBA, it's padded for her.
It's beyond Caitlin Clark though.
She's perfectly
without her making playoffs, just with her being trash. You think that next year will?
Bro, the WNBA has. Here's the thing: a perfect storm has been happening with the WNBA.
That's right. They're hitting the wall.
Caitlin Clark didn't just boost. She's an addition to the boost.
Yeah.
The WNBA has been boosting.
And you know what? The WNBA has gotten to a point is fine. Remember, we talked about this too a couple weeks ago.
You got the Asia Wilsons, the Sabrina Ionescu's, bro. You got all these star players who have been coming in.
You got household names now.
The household names who are buying. No. I'm telling you, bro. If you have been watching and following in WNBA, the product that it is now, even 4 years ago, it's not.
Hey,
we know that, and it's been backed by money and TV deals and stuff like that. But where I'm trying to get stop. We know that Caitlin Clark's coming. Asia Wilson wasn't getting no deals. She wasn't getting nothing. That money, they were getting happy. I saw the video of them on a private jet.
Oh yeah,
come on, man, stop, man. This girl Caitlin Clark is a machine.
But again, I'm not. Listen, I have a little bit of an affinity for the women's basketball, so I'm gonna say all this growth is amazing to me. But this is what I mean by the drama. So there was a girl who I can't remember her name now. And of course, this is embarrassing because I'm just talking about it.
Yeah. But you talking about the block?
No. The leading scorer.
Yeah, she got crossed over and scored on.
Nope. So she was a leading scorer, and her ex-girlfriend was the leading scorer before that. She got crossed on the score. Yeah, but hold on. The pass that she got from to make that bucket came from her new girlfriend. Yeah.
Then there was a play.
They got that drama.
Right. That's good drama.
There was a play where a girl went up. She got blocked by this one girl.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. And then she talking her stuff. The other girl get up and about to start yamming back, and her teammate get out the way nah, that ain't the right one because it's late dating. There's a lot of storylines in between that where I'm okay, you can, if you're trying to build storylines within the game and go to WWE route, perfect. But I really think for Caitlin Clark, there are people who do want to see her not do I don't know if it's great for the game for her to come in and just be amazing, because if we're talking storylines, not in general, just storylines. Because then what it makes it seem like is that the players that are already there, it's such a small league anyway, are not that good. Caitlin Clark is just
which they are.
But they are. Yeah. So for her to come in and have that that rookie year, that struggle year
with a trash team,
exactly,
it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
And then
I'm just going the way they scream when she hits a shot is just I was like, wow. Man,
so it's right. As long as she still put up numbers, because she's still dropping 20 in a game or something.
Watch this. She ain't even got to put up numbers, fam. This is why they don't care. This is why she can't. She don't got to make it. Bro, every single arena she stops in, she fills it up right now. Even with the
100%.
Yeah, every one of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Again, let's call it what it is. When you win, it's different.
100, but they know this coming. They
know 0-5. That's
listen,
why I want to check out the ratings. I want to see what it is.
No, bro,
Indiana got 2 things
go
to
buy
do.
the season pass.
Yeah.
It's affordable.
100%.
And watch these games.
Listen, I watch them. Indiana got 2 things to do. And there's one of two. This is going to go one of 2 ways, Indiana.
They got to play better defense.
No, forget the team.
Better players.
Forget the team. I'm talking about the upstairs. Yeah, let's talk about the upstairs for a second. To Brian's point, you're either going to go one of 2 things. You're either going to actually build a team around her, which is meaning that you're gonna have to. And again, I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers, but I'll just say certain things like you're gonna have to find a system that is prepared to actually get her the ball in those places where she can be successful within Indiana. Or you're going to have to start right now building her up so that you can make her tradable.
Indiana needs to go, whoever the coach of Indiana is, they need to go do a clinic with Steve Kerr.
Okay,
she has to be Steph.
That's what I said.
You got to figure out how to get her open.
They got to go get a clinic with Steve
gotta
Kerr.
pick her open.
She needs double
Mark
down
Jackson,
screens, triple down screens.
If you can't get Steve Kerr, go get Mark Jackson. What was y'all doing for Steph?
100%.
I didn't want to say Lou. I didn't want to say that because I know that.
Nah, call it what it is.
I know, but
Because she's not like in watching the games, she's not really that great around the rim. She's not really that great of a slasher. No, she will keep running.
Yeah.
She's
some training with Ray
here's her
Allen.
two facts. Here's her two things, bro.
That's a good point.
Her little she's got to get better going to the right and pulling up off the right. She loves her left.
Because that shot,
come off her left.
form is to the
Yeah,
left.
she loves that. She needs to get a little bit. That's gonna take all season. She just got out of college. She's literally in pro. So she need to get in the gym and work on. People are gonna force her because it's better. It's better tape on her.
Right.
People are gonna force her to go that way. Once she start getting at her bag, she's crazy, and she does have great vision. She's a little loosey goosey with the rock right now.
She got to slow her game down a little.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Slow her pace down. It's over with.
Again, if she leaves Indiana, it's going to take even longer for us to see that. I think if they're smart,
Stay in Indiana.
No, you got to stay in Indiana, bro.
No, but because there's two ways to go right now. Because the narrative is Indiana can win both ways. They can win by letting her go and getting a check, which that would be a couple years from now.
You have to also remember Indiana is Mecca too for basketball, right?
yes.
100%.
So they're
but
die
not
hard.
the fever.
No, but hear me out, bro.
Oh, okay.
Hear me out.
They had a fever.
Not
for
the
last
fever,
10
but
years.
Hear me out, bro. Hear me out. You missed what I'm saying.
Okay,
Basketball was birthed in Indiana, was it not?
that's true.
Okay. Now people
Nate
will,
Smith is Canadian. Whatever.
but it was birthed in Indiana.
Yeah.
People are going to say the Mecca is New York, but we know that in Indiana, basketball reigns king.
Of course.
My point is that they haven't been maybe for the fever yet, but now they have their goddess.
The big fish.
They have their big fish.
Big one.
They got their Reggie Miller.
Great
They
White
got
Hope.
the Great White Hope, right? They got their Larry Bird.
There you go.
Pistol Pete.
So at this point, if I'm the fever, there is no way I'm letting her go. I have to figure out a way to build around
So
her.
the only way that works is you have to blow up the system you have now. Whatever's been working for the last 10 years, clearly, obviously,
It ain't
not
working.
They'll fire the coach after this year.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't going to say it, though. I wasn't going to say it.
Why not, bro? Why we acting like we can't? They professional athletes.
no way you gonna
Get
say
out of
no
here,
foul.
bro.
Yeah,
What you
yeah,
mean?
get
We
out
not.
of Go hire my boy Mark Jackson, man.
Hey, yo.
Hey, that might work.
Time out.
That might work.
That's not a bad gig, Mark.
That'd be hard.
Mark.
Hey, but if they hire Mark Jackson, they're going to have Cam on the sideline throwing money.
No facts. I love Kev.
Hey, boy.
Dog,
Hey,
man.
Kev wild, man.
Oh, we
Let's
got
knock out one
another
more.
one?
Yeah, we got one more. Let's do it.
Quickly.
Oh, right.
Is it
back
stuck
in
and
there.
stupid for an NBA team to draft Bronny James?
Yeah, we went from
Stuck no.
I stuck no.
Yeah, stuck no. For me.
Stuck.
I'm stuck
What?
no, but I want to quickly
Money?
do this, but forget the money. Like
Yeah.
he actually did good.
Like NBA.
Nah, he is
NBA
raw, actually. He
owners-
is actually
NBA
balling.
owners are not like struggling. So I mean, money is no longer a thing. Like they'll get like Bronny's not gonna get ad deals early. He's not gonna get TV ad deals early. He's not, and you know it.
Yes, he will.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, he will. He's
This-
LeBron
this
James
Bron-
Jr.
Thank you. That
He
last
will
name
get
says
deals.
James.
He will
Stop,
get
man,
ad deals.
stop.
Bro, listen
Why
to
do you
me.
think he's even in the combine?
Okay,
cuz?
so and again, I'm a little. That's why I said stuck in because I'm a little mixed on this. I know the NBA be rigged sometimes. So when they, even in scouting reports, when they're saying stuff like he may not get drafted, he's going second, it's because that first round is in there playing them games. They in there, hey,
But we're
how much
talking about the
Bronny?
little investment, though.
Yeah.
The little investment, and you can potentially get LeBron. I'm taking Bronny immediately.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, but this is
LeBron
why,
on his retirement run.
this is why I don't want it to do it because I'm already like, bro, when Bron leaves, he's gonna literally decapitate the Lakers, and I don't want to see that walk. Like,
No, it's
happen.
done. Lakers
Yeah.
are done.
Fool. We don't care about them Lakers, boy. We Mavs fans.
Hey,
right
look.
here.
Let's
At
go,
the end of the
Mavs.
day, it's not stuck and stupid. Bronny
Oh.
was doing good in the combine. Like, he was
I've
doing his
always
thing,
thought,
so I
and
thought
watching
he
him
was
even in high school, that his game was going to fare him better in the professional sphere,
Yeah.
NBA or not. I think his game is
I think
a
it's
more
hard for him to fully develop people, and so in the college game, where he's a player that needs semi already developed players,
yes,
to get their point off, so he can look even better.
because
And
he
we're
has
scared of his
Bron's
height.
mentality, but he don't have Bron's gifts.
Yeah.
And he's been playing around Bron's friends
Right.
forever. So he's playing when he gets to college. As I know that people thought his numbers were trash, but I'm like, that's
No, I
because
think
he's
that's-
playing.
I think we expect him to be a little bit more saucy.
But
But
why
he
would he when he's playing
is-
against
but
lower level?
Here's what I know about college basketball, bro. High school basketball is when you're the star,
Mhm.
get a bucket.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Get a ball to the star, go get a bucket, get in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
That is not college. College is you play the system.
Yes.
So
What
everybody
do we
who's
do here?
bomb in high school, you played college ball, so
What
you
do
know
we do
this.
here? That's
When
right.
you get to college, they say, no, I don't care what you did in high school. This is the system we run.
Yeah.
What do we do here?
So everybody's like even Cade Cunningham when he was at Oklahoma State, bro. Cade could have every single night,
Put up
every night, bro. He could have put up 50.
Facts.
But he had to play in the system, and he was doing. So I knew, and we knew when I was talking to my boy. Shout out to Keaton, that's my guy. He's one of the assistant coaches there, and I was talking to him before Cade came. And he said, "Bro, I'm telling you, Cade is. We've never had a recruit like Cade come through here. He's NBA ready now. He has to do the year, whatever. But he's NBA ready now.
Right now.
His game lends to the pros,
Yeah.
not to college.
And another point,
and I feel that way about Bronny.
They have and another point
Bronny's
to
that dude.
defend Bronny, because again, this is why I'm stuck in, because I'm not.
It's his
fully
height.
off.
Call it with
Yeah, but he makes up for it in athleticism
Right.
in every
Yeah,
area.
nah, I
so
like Bronny.
Nate
He's
Robinson
super
was short.
fast. He's super nifty. Around
Isaiah
the-
Thomas.
I think he's getting drafted. That's just
Yeah,
me personally.
me too. So
It'd be
I-
stupid to not
here's
do
here's
it.
what I learned too about college, bro. It's like, what's more important, you getting 32 a night and going to the league, or your team getting into the dance so that they can continue to eat off you when you leave? This is why they sit you down and say, hey, look, we know you can put up 50, but you're gone next year. I got these 3 other dudes that's gonna be here for the next couple of years. I gotta still have a job, dude. Please don't put up 50.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like in all college sports, it's not just basketball. It's literally all college sports. You know, I'm a volleyball player, volleyball coach in college. Them first 2 days of 2 days is literally, or the first weeks of 2 days is literally
make a break.
clearing your slate from any. If you're a transfer, getting all of the other school system out of your head, because you will learn how
Whatever we do it here, yeah.
And I'll never forget that my first ever like full on college experience. So like my first national championship run, it was watching Blinn come in. So Blinn JUCO, y'all already know about Blinn, but watching them come in, and when I saw Coach break them down back to the basics of fundamentals, here's how we pass.
Mm-hmm.
This is college level volleyball. This is how we pass the ball. So these girls was doing drills
They probably
about how to pass a ball.
Yeah.
The stuff that they learned when they were 10, 11 years old. But this was the drill from like, this is how we are going to pass a ball.
Mm-hmm.
So they broke down the game in every position and every skill to make sure it works for our system.
Mm-hmm.
That's every college
That's
sport.
college sports. So like,
So you're not gonna be like, if you were that dude in high school, but every single dude on that team was that dude in high school.
Yeah.
Y'all all have to mix. Therefore, the system is the way it works. There's no
and then when you get to the league, it's back to
individual.
get
go
Kyrie
get
the
that.
ball, let him get in his
Because
bag.
now there's
Yeah.
contracts involved.
Let's go get a
Everybody
bucket.
got it,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And we're getting there with college with the UIL stuff, and
UIL.
I mean UIL.
We both-
NIL. I said
UIL.
UIL. I'm
My
tired.
boy was third chair.
Hey, flute.
bro, check us out, bro. Check us out. Whoa.
Take me out. I say, don't you know? You say. Oh, anyway, my bad. It's the end of the podcast, and here we are, sitting at Cori's corner. You're wondering what I'm finna say. I'm finna tell you this. Don't let the game play you.
The game.
Play the game. And while you're playing that game, drink your tea, get your sleep, and be well. And come back next week because we got an even better episode for you next week.
And it's stuck.
Hey.